Hello, welcome to May's Majestic Energy Transformation. I am Beth, and I am a Reiki Master and have been studying portals and moon cycles for more than 3/4 of my life, I guess. I don't know. I always get confused when I'm supposed to have a number of how long I've been doing this, because feels like for a very long time, not just this lifetime. However, so today is the 5/5 portal. Whippy! What does that mean? Well, 5 means major changes, massive shifts, personal transformation, could be some crows. And as I was writing the personal transformation, I was blessed with some crows calling in the back. So, yeah, it's a gateway of choice, change, freedom. A good day to manifest wealth, love, and personal growth, leaving behind old fears and that lovely personal transformation. Bold action, more authentic life path, freedom, movement, and you put a 5 and a 5 together, then you have accelerated spiritual transformation, breaking the old and stepping into the new. Yesterday's reading, really stressed about the tower being broken down and any messages received or not received on your journey of God to go. And today's a great day to do it. So I'm super excited. Thank you, universe, for lining that up for me. Yesterday, may the 4th be with you at the river, and reinforcing today. So you put 5, 5, and 26 together, and it is, sorry, I'm not going to apologize. I don't know why people apologize. Keeping my daughter's cat, Ziggy. So, it is a year of 10. Chapters closed, cycles complete, be done, it is done, which is the last thing Jesus said before he finally got away from the evil people. But so you put 1 plus 0, of course, this 1 in new beginnings, which really ties in heavily with that fire horse and Aries that we were blessed with to begin in February 17th. The 5 also is about curiosity, adaptability, sensory experience. Again, the 5/5, master of change, breaking those radical patterns. Stop looking on social media and comparing Flossie Sue, who's been married for 30 years, same job for 20,000 years. That's not you. Be yourself. Be okay with where you are. And most of all, be grateful. Yes. So, and again, 2026 year initiation, bold beginnings. 5 is about movement. 1 is about authorship. Own that power. Own that movement. Freedom without direction can scatter energy. So what are the directions? You have to have some discipline with it, which is not easy. Start my day doing a sun salutation modified to Lee Harris music, which he sings. I release any energy that is not mine, and then I call back my power. I'm free to be me. And then I sit and I do, I listen to some prayer or affirmations or both, and so I just write, and then there's my gratitude list. So, pretty disciplined in the beginning, and at night I have a disciplined prayer practice and yoga, but during the day sometimes I get slippery. What do I do? Because I was taught that what do? I get up and I stress myself out over going and earning money and approval and performing for others. And thank you, I don't have to do that anymore. So I have the freedom to do whatever, and I'm very blessed that I do take, what do? And I go to the river, because the river, I don't have service, so I don't waste time, energy on the phone, and then I tend to read, and of course it's always beautiful to be in the water, especially if you have 6 Scorpio placements. Okay, so what can you do today to engage with this energy? What have you outgrown? Take an intelligent rest. Change grounded in awareness. That song was funny. All we've got is this moment. You know, that it's true. So I appreciate you. I just looked at the clock. It's 5:55. And I'm going to just pull some cards and see what comes up for us regarding the 5/5 portal 2026. So you put that together. 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12, plus 6 is 18. 1 plus 8 is 9. That means there's something still dangling that needs to go. Let's get it over, because it's the year of the 10. We can't keep carrying that stuff. I mean, nobody hurts but yourself when you think about things that were done or not done, as well as just not understanding how people cannot just simply act like they care. Okay, so what do we need to think about for the 5/5 portal? And I appreciate you showing up and listening to my channel. Please like, subscribe, and I'm working on being available I'm available if you want to reach out. It's just kind of difficult because I want to do it, but I don't want to do it for the wrong reasons. And yeah. Today I am free from resentment, the past. Today I am free from anger, the present. Today I am free from fear, the future. So that's how that works. So what are the cards saying today? So I just want to pop out. And it was death. Of course it's death. I think we've gotten this card in the 3 days that I've done this. Go let this stuff die. It's just not doing any good. It's not. Death. So, back to what can you do today to harness that 5/5 portal energy? What have you outgrown? What needs to die? You might even have an actual funeral or service for something. What's something that you want to die? Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. We're going to allow the death of not feeling enough, needing external validation, inner wounds, the death of, for me personally, grief. You know, they're dead. I got to quit water. I don't know if I water in it. I have studied so much, as well as been in therapy so much, and have had a lot of friends in and out of recovery programs that sometimes they're like, you know, I don't know, it's almost like they invalidate, or like I did the bad behavior because of whatever. But no, it's more that I want to let those issues die. And yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, so back to today's energy. See, I didn't even really want to write about what to do about relationships, but just communication. But if something's bringing you down, let that die. So yeah. What else is coming through? that was kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't want to discard again. I already knew what I was supposed to do. And is this really on top again? This is, I mean, we had this yesterday. You know, it's not instant pudding, is it? Sometimes we gotta keep working at it. So, the Six of Swords reminds us that we just gotta keep going. Just keep paddling. There is green adventures ahead. The water is nice and calm for us right this moment. Enjoy it and just get where you're supposed to get, wherever that is. Even if you don't know where you're supposed to get, just movement. Again, 5 is about movement, and today is 5-5. So double that. Everybody move that body. So, and use the swords that evidently want to ride in the boat to be your guidance, to remind you that, you know, of all the things that you did allow to die, you did overcome, that all the beautiful changes that you made, the acceptance of things that didn't work out, and letting that just finally go away. Okay, and then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so the Queen of Pentacles was actually underneath the Six of Swords when I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to pull that one because it needs to go back in. So I literally put this back in, and then it came back out. So we are supposed to see the Queen of Pentacles. Look how deserving we are. Look how deserving. The Pentacles, you know, help to, the star reminds us that we are surrounded by earth, fire, wind, spirit, and we're all interconnected, and that baby, you're a star. Seem to be quoting a lot of Prince songs this morning. Okay, so back to Queen of Pentacles. Look at all we deserve. Well, we're not going to get that way if we don't allow it to die. Let it die. Get that will. What has been left because you let that die? This. Now, remember now, wealth isn't necessarily dollar signs. I do not bring in a lot of income, and I worked very hard to be bringing in a lot of income at my age. I have a medical master's degree, and that's for a whole nother story. 10 years ago, chapter close, cycle complete. Yeah, it wasn't real pretty, but anyhow, I'm very wealthy in other ways is what I'm getting at. And the whole money thing, and I've been on the kick about justifying why we act like our needs aren't met because of 2020, the pandemic. And yes, it's been 6 years, but it takes a while to recover. And, you know, as a society, and as you heard it over and over and over and over again. And I'm not going to get into other influences that have occurred to, just to bring about a lot of yada. Oh, let's just sit with ourselves and be grateful for our pinnacle, our light. It's like a globe of light that we carry. We are so wealthy with our wisdom, what we know, the shroom, if you will, of the fungus among us. Even though we've been so we're fungus, no good. There's so much purpose. So we're just gonna sit with it and reward it, and share, ripple effect. You've got the river in there so that you can, I call it a ripple effect, when you take what's good for yourself and you give it away. Look at there. I think I'm gonna stop. Or should I do 5 for today? What do you think? Let's just go and see what it says. Okay, well. And then I just got a 4 for 4 when I looked at the clock. Ace of Wands. They're not smoke. Don't let anybody blow smoke up your butt. You are okay, and you are going to be good at everything. You hold the wand, you control the movement, you are in power. Look at the light in that. And maybe this is my own thing, but take care of your hands. We got writing and doing to do. Make sure that you're taking the time to move your hands and to bring comfort. And because we spend a lot of time on these phones and on the computer and other things, so take care of your hands. Look at all that growth happening. If you just hold on, or you just let the fire, the smoke go away. But at the same time, you know, it's a smoke of protection. You know, like sage. There's so much more to sage than just picking it up and burning it, but it does protect. So allow the smoke to rise. So you guys kind of rising off the yeah, look what you get. The Ace of Wands. Ace is 1, new beginnings. Again, the year of the fire horse and new beginnings. And I said we'll just go ahead and pick one for the road and see what's happening. And we got the Fool. He wanted to come up upside down. I don't know why some of these cards are upside down. I thought I had them all going the right way, but you know. Okay, so the Fool. Upside down. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Do not get yourself sidetracked and miss your journey, your opportunities, your fun time. There's a lot of fools out there. Right side up, look here. It is us. We have the sun. We have everything we need. We have a little friend to support. But watch where you're going. And it's lovely to focus on self and be good within self, but don't fall off a cliff in search of. Everything you need is right here in that little knapsack. Everything you need is right here. So, I know, Ziggy, you want to be part of this. So, yeah. The Fool. There's another song, the song, I'm the new fool in town. And so, I don't know if that's copyrighted, so I guess I gotta be careful what I say on here. I don't know, I'm learning how to do all this YouTube stuff. Although I started a channel 10 years ago. Love that 10. Was it 10? Yeah, it was probably 10. Yeah. Huh. Anyhow, so 5-5, make the best of it. But just make the best of every day anyway. Doesn't necessarily have to be a portal or a moon cycle or anything. So, blessings. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I would like your comments. I've been watching other people for a very long time, and I have allowed old behaviors of not being heard and all that. Well, back to the 2020 thing. So, I completed yoga training May 2021, right when everybody was like, look, we're open back up. I'm the queen. Anyway, it was just a little more difficult to make my way, I think. Whereas before the pandemic, the day before the pandemic actually shut down the world, March 12th, on March 11th, I received a butterfly release and a personal Qigong energy practice. The place I was going, I was the only one there, and she really liked me. And so, listen to me, she really liked me. It was very special that she gave me basically $100 service just because she felt like she should. And then the next day, there was no school, there was nothing. And then March 13th was a full moon. Friday the 13th. So, kind of crazy week, huh? Let me backtrack. I don't know if that full moon was actually on the 13th. I know that week we had time change, full moon. I had some medical stuff diagnosed. And Friday 13th. And the world shut down. So, death. But we all know that we needed to go there. Anyway, blessings. Have a good one. And look forward to more.